Beneath the streets of Berlin lies a hidden world forgotten by time, a vast network of tunnels, command rooms, and secret bunkers carved deep into the earth during the final days of the Third Reich. These underground fortresses were not merely shelters, they were the last bastions of a crumbling empire designed to resist the destruction raining from above. As Allied bombs devastated Germany, thousands of workers and prisoners labored tirelessly carving massive corridors and reinforced rooms into the soil. Each steel door, each concrete wall was built to withstand an apocalypse that seemed inevitable. Within these walls, fear and desperation became constant companions. At the heart of this subterranean maze was Hitler's own Führerbunker, a dark and claustrophobic chamber where the Nazi leader spent his final days. Here, plans of feudal victories were drawn, commands that no one would follow were written, and the echoes of a collapsing regime resonated through the narrow corridors. Most entrances to these bunkers are now sealed, hidden beneath ordinary streets, parking lots, and office buildings. Yet the remnants tell stories of bravery, terror, and the haunting reality of a world at war. The tunnels, silent witnesses to history, preserve the memories of those who lived and died within their walls and the chilling secrets that were buried alongside them. In this first part of our journey, we uncover the origins of these hidden bunkers, the immense effort and engineering that went into their creation, and the grim reality of life underground in the shadow of a continent that consumed. Beneath Germany's surface, the past whispers still, a reminder of the darkness humanity can both build and endure. The construction of Hitler's secret bunkers was a feat of both ingenuity and cruelty. Deep beneath the streets, engineers and forced laborers carved intricate networks of corridors and chambers, reinforced with tons of concrete and steel. Every detail was calculated for survival: air filtration systems, secure communication rooms, and hidden escape routes, all designed to protect the Nazi leadership from the relentless bombings above. Life inside the bunkers was harsh and unforgiving. Darkness was constant, broken only by the dim glow of flickering lights. The air was thick with dust and fear, carrying the voices of those who worked tirelessly to maintain the underground stronghold. Prisoners, soldiers, and technicians shared the same narrow corridors, bound by necessity and terror. Among the tunnels, some rooms were meant for strategy, lined with maps and telecommunication equipment, while others were storage areas filled with weapons, food supplies, and medical provisions. Every inch of space was optimized for the demands of a regime on the brink of collapse. Yet, despite the engineering marvels, the bunkers could not escape the chaos of war. Bombs shook the earth above, and the approaching armies closed in, making the underground world a tomb as often as it was a refuge. Even today, remnants of these structures remain hidden beneath Berlin, silent and decayed, revealing the immense scale of a secret world built to outlast a failing empire. The ingenuity, fear, and suffering etched into these tunnels serve as a chilling reminder of how history can unfold far below the surface, in the shadows of a city that continues to grow above. As the war drew to a close, the secret bunkers became the final stage for desperation and decay. The once meticulously organized tunnels were now filled with panic, echoing footsteps, and the muffled cries of those trapped inside. Supplies dwindled, air grew stale, and the reality of defeat settled heavily upon the walls of these underground fortresses. Hitler's Führerbunker, the most infamous of them all, became a symbol of a regime in collapse. Here the last orders were given, last decisions made, and the final days of the Third Reich unfolded in silence and secrecy. Leaders who once commanded armies found themselves confined to cramped, shadowed rooms, powerless as the world above them changed irreversibly. After the fall of Berlin, the Allies uncovered portions of these labyrinths, but much of the network remained buried, hidden beneath streets, parks, and modern buildings. Decades later, remnants continue to tell stories of fear, strategy, and human endurance. These hidden bunkers, now mostly silent and abandoned, are haunting monuments to a dark chapter in history. They reveal the extremes of human ingenuity when combined with ambition and terror, and serve as eternal reminders that beneath the surface of any city, the shadows of the past can linger, waiting for those who seek to uncover them.